up? This is Blaze with a Galaxy of Heroes video. Alright, the state of the game, I don't know, guys. God almighty, I don't know. These relics, everybody's hollering about them. I mean, they have a right to holler about them. Freaking crazy. But my theory is that, okay, they came out with Gear 13, and then shortly after, like almost nobody, like they barely even had a full team. I mean, yeah, obviously your whales had full, maybe two full teams. I mean, maybe even more depending on how much they spent. But your average person, a team of Gear 13s, maybe two. But either way, shortly after, now they've got these relics going on. Grievous one-shotting fools everywhere. It's crazy. I mean, it's shocking. I mean, it is literally shocking. You seen Warriors video? Holy hell. I mean, Grievous went twice and the match was over. It was ridiculous. I mean, and then there's, you know, top 10 relics and all this stuff coming out, and relics this, relics. Yeah, of course, relics are going to be, like they say, it's gear 18 or gear 17. You got gear 13 and then shit, gear 20. It's like gear freaking 20 right now. It's ridiculous. My theory is that maybe I think they're going ham on powering your characters to a ridiculous end so that they can not push the benchmark farther and actually now focus on content. That's my theory. So I haven't even heard this theory, but that's actually what I'm thinking. So they can not, they're just getting it out of the way. They're just getting it out of the way. They got Gear 13. Now they got relics. And I guess so from going beyond tier 7 relic is just an easy boom boom boom. It's not a whole lot of things to do to do that. So they can go beyond relic tier 7 easily. So now people got to get the Gear 13. Then they've got to get the relics. They've got to decide who they want to bring up, you know, in the relic tiers. And my theory is just that they have all this time, this big window to actually focus on content that everyone has been hollering about. Well, I'm hollering about it. I mean, yeah, GOTB. I mean, yeah, it's harder, but it's only harder because they racked up the tenacity and all the ridiculous stats on the guys. It's not like it's skill-wise hard. It really isn't different. Everybody knows that. It's fake. It's fake content. I mean, it's not fake, but you know what I mean. It's filler. They've already had it. They've already had like the initial code from the other 2 TBs there. They just had to, like they say, reskin it and add the tougher stats to the enemies. So it's not different. It's sort of boring. I mean, now that Relics is here, I mean, Arena is Arena. Free to play can, I mean, I was guessing, I was talking to Gilbert, I was guessing 900 to 1,000 is probably where free to play will sit. Maybe, I mean, they might get 700 one day, maybe 6. They might get to 5, but gosh darn, it will not last long. They'll be knocked so far back so quickly, it's with a blink of an eye, so quickly, especially if they don't have anything like Grievous basically Grievous. I mean, I saw Cubs fan Han's video. He took on a tier 7 Malik, and was it Malik and Revan? I think it was Malik and Revan tier 7, if I'm not mistaken. But he only had 1 or 2 relics. He didn't have very much, and but that was his third battle though, and he did. So say it's a 1 out of 3. You could possibly win against a tier 7 relic, but man, it's gonna be very, very tough if you don't have something OP. Yeah, if you don't have something OP. I mean, he always, claims he has fast mods on his Basilishan Fallen and stuff, which, I'm sure he does, and that's why but even like he said, that was a 1 out of 3. A 1 out of 3. So, and that was on a, tier 7 relic, and he had, I think, 1 or 2. He didn't have very much. But that's my theory. I think they've gone so far gone out of the ballpark on character progression. So, but it really is stupid because the whales can just get there. I mean, they just like, oh, I'll just drop, grand and boom, boom, pow, my team. So it is very, very stupid that way. I mean, it really does. The gap is ridiculous now. The gap is huge between free-to-play and whales. I mean, Dolphins can't. Dolphins. I do play Marvel Strike Force, and I've been enjoying that quite a bit lately. Quite a bit more, but Marvel or Star Wars Galaxy is my main game, and I do enjoy it a lot. But man, they have created one hell of a gap between players and people, and it's nuts. But my theory still stands. I think that now that they moved the goalpost way out there, that now that they can actually focus on new content, fresh content. Hopefully it's not endgame / dolphin whales content. Hopefully it's something everybody can do, everybody can have fun. Is that like, the creators say, fun. We want to have fun playing this game, and if it is only for the dolphin whales that can play this new content, then that's not fun, but for a very slim amount of people. I want something new and fresh. I mean, I've been hearing that hollered for so long now, and they come out with, oh, we are very excited to introduce Relics. Like, Relics? What the f*** is this? Like, we want something to do. We want something to bring our characters in. I would actually had an idea, something like Galactic War, make another mode, make like a hard mode. You have your normal mode, then make a hard mode, and go through that. That would be kind of neat, something like that. But I would actually like to, some way to, if you do know more Marvel Strike Force, you can pretty much use your entire roster with the Blitz Mode. Yes, the Blitz Mode gets burnt out and it gets old because they want you to do a crap load of Blitz, but you get to use your entire roster from the bottom to the top. That's the point. You get to use every character, see what they can do, see their thresholds. Okay, well, I can't punch up. I can punch across, blah, blah, blah. I can use my entire roster, and it's very cool. I really like that about Marvel Strike Force, and I really wish Swgoh would implement something like that, where I can use my entire roster and use it, play it, see what these characters can do. I mean, obviously, they're not going to really hold up in Grand Arena because people are going to be putting their, crazy, defense on Grand Arena, and that's great. That's fine. You're not going to be able to use your lower part of the roster in Grand Arena. It's for, a good defense, and then you got to use what you got left over to attack. It's a great game mode. I love Grand Arena. Actually, Grand Arena is my favorite game mode. Grand Arena is awesome. It's very fun. The rewards are extremely lacking, but I'll be making another video on that. But yeah, they gotta come out with some new content. I mean, very soon. And vehicles does not excite me at all. Vehicles, oh god, that just sounds bad. Very, very unexciting. I want to use my characters. I want to use my characters. I don't have to use all of them, but I want to use, 3/4, 80% of my roster. I want to do something with them. I want to be able to. I want to use, something new, fresh content. I mean, we pushed the goalpost. Grand Canyon. We pushed the goalpost crazy. Now that people, they have to have Gear 13 in order to even activate the relic. And then it takes a ridiculous amount of gear to even level up your relics. I mean, the goalpost is way far, crazy far. So let's get some new content out there. Let's fresh, new, fun content. All right, that's what I got. Yeah. Blaze out. Peace.